Hello everybody. Sorry before the video starts. Sorry if my voice sounds like dead. I'm kind of sick at the moment, but I still wanted to get a video out. So today I'm gonna be ranking the Indiana Jones films, which is pretty cool. I know there's a fifth one coming out, and it's gotten delayed for like 3 years now. So I don't care. I've been waiting so long to make this video. I'm just gonna do it, and then it's gonna get outdated in like 4 months. So yeah, maybe part two soon, but. Anyways, I'm going to be basing the films based off of just how good they are, really, like how entertaining they are, like how kind of wacky and crazy they are. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, in last place we have Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This one is just by far the worst, like no matter who you are, I mean, it's just kind of obvious that this one is the worst, like first off, there's kind of a slight problem. I know these movies aren't about realism, but like even in like the originals, like there was stuff that were pretty crazy in the original three, but it wasn't like too out there, like I know the Temple of Doom had some pretty weird stuff, but it wasn't like aliens, and like I feel like kind of the whole alien thing didn't really make much sense. And even despite being the most recent film I've seen since I watched them all in order, I feel like I remember the least about this one just because not much happened. Like, I know there was that one, like, motorcycle kid that was in it, and they went through, like, a jungle, and there was, like, a big temple at the end that flooded. And that's about it, honestly. Like, there's just not much redeeming about this film, and it's by far the worst. Hopefully the fifth one can be a bit better, but yeah, if the fifth one's like this one, then I don't really want to see it, honestly. Anyways, moving on to number 3. All right, at number 3, we have Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Now, I know there's a lot of people who say that this is their favorite one, and honestly, like, it's entertaining for sure, yeah. It's kind of the most, like, unique one, like, it's the most different one, like, all the other ones, you get, like, the Indiana Jones teaching as a professor, and you get, like, the plane montage. This is, like, the one where you don't really get that, so it kind of, tries out new things, which is cool, and I definitely respect that. And the Chinese kid that goes along too, he's probably the best character, out of all the films. And yeah, this movie had some great moments. It just wasn't really like, it didn't really like do much to impress me. However, it's still like miles ahead of the last place spot. Like, I know it's only one placement, but really it's like hundreds of light years ahead. All right, at number 2, we have Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. This one probably should be number 1 because it is just so good, It just, yeah, it's a brilliant film, It shows Indiana Jones, and he goes to, is it the Holy Grail in this one, or I don't know. Last time I watched these movies was like a year and a half ago, but I still remember a ton about it. This one just has like, it's just really good. Like it's pretty generic. It has like a simple plot line, but I think for the first one it kind of makes sense. So yeah, but it was a great introduction to the series. Had a lot of interesting like characters and funny moments too. Like the sword fight that just ended up, the guy ended up being shot. The monkey guy that got poisoned. Well, that was just the monkey. I don't know. It was a good film, and the ending was kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. But yeah, anyways, number 1. All right, in the number 1 spot, we have Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Definitely how the series should have ended, just with this trilogy, They just had to make more for some reason. But this one is just really good, You get the dad character, which, it was like kind of a whole father-son kind of thing, which was awesome, The ending scene was incredible and probably the best ending scene out of any of these films, Like, they had to find the chalice, but that was pretty cool. They were in Venice for a little bit, which is always a good movie, when anyone's there, honestly. It is a unique city that, I don't know, is good for filming and stuff. So yeah, that was also really good. And there's just a ton of memorable scenes, like the airship scene and things like that. It just has to make it the best, you know. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this ranking here. I'm sure I'm gonna like, of course, update it once the new one comes out. It's just I've been waiting so long. I remember it was like, oh, it's coming spring of 2022. And I was like, oh, cool. I watched all the movies. And I was like, oh, nope, it's actually coming June of 2023. And I'm sure it's going to get delayed again. So I don't know. But yeah, anyways, tell me what movie series you want me to rank next and see you in the next one.